was warned, but no one listened. A rise in temperature, ocean patterns changed, and ice caps melted. They called it extreme weather. They didn't know what extreme was. In the year of 2019, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, and droughts unleashed a wave of destruction upon our planet. We didn't just lose towns or beachfronts. We lost entire cities. The East River swallowed Lower Manhattan. A heat wave killed 2 million people in Madrid in just one day. But in that moment, facing our own extinction, it became clear that no single nation could solve this problem alone. The world came together as one, and we fought back. Scientists from 17 countries, led by the US and China, worked tirelessly, not as representatives of their nations, but of humanity. They found a way to neutralize the storms, with a net of thousands of satellites, each deploying countermeasures designed to impact the basic elements of weather: heat, pressure, and water, all overseen by the International Space Station. It gave the satellite net a technical name, but we all came to call it Dutch Boy. This is what saved us all. And it was built by a team led by one man. My father. Everyone was warned, but no one listened. A rise in temperature, ocean patterns changed, and ice caps melted. They called it extreme weather. They didn't know what extreme was. In the year of 2019, hurricanes,
Uh-oh, lock the window. What? Got a window down. tornadoes,
Now, over the past 2 weeks, we've seen nearly 400 tornadoes from coast to coast.
Okay, there's a tornado that's touched down here.
A barrage of severe storms striking overnight, tornadoes touching down for a 13th straight day. This was the scene in Canton, Texas. You can see a structure being torn apart.
Oh, power flashes, power flashes.
That twister mangling traffic lights, destroying this gas station. Luckily, none of the gas pumps igniting. In Iowa, this twister tearing across a road. In Illinois, straight-line winds were powerful enough to flip a small airplane.
It hasn't rained here, not properly, for 5 years now. And the local dam is, well, ask the fish. There have been droughts here before, but none this ruthless. The suffering is stark. A gift of hay may save these cattle, but it comes too late for half the herd.
I've lost 9 cattle, net, only myself.
9 dead.
9 dead.
From starvation?
From starvation, from drought.
Unleashed a wave of destruction upon our planet. We didn't just lose towns or beachfronts. We lost entire cities.
Wait a minute. I've given you an opportunity, Mr. President. You should take it.
An opportunity? Let him go. It's genocide, Leonard.
You say genocide, I say preemptive strike.
By playing God.
What the hell is Dutch boy if not playing God? Ask Max, he knows. Science is all about playing God. Sometimes God doesn't play so nice.
The East River swallowed Lower Manhattan. A heat wave killed 2 million people in Madrid in just one day. But in that moment, facing our own extinction, it became clear that no single nation could solve this problem alone. The world came together as one, and we fought back. Scientists from 17 countries, led by the US and China, worked tirelessly, not as representatives of their nations, but of humanity. They found a way to to neutralize the storms. With a net of thousands of satellites, each deploying countermeasures designed to impact the basic elements of weather: heat, pressure, and water, all overseen by the International Space Station. It gave the satellite net a technical name, but we all came to call it Dutch Boy, after the story of the child who plugged a dam with his finger.
Secret Service will be homing in on the beacon on the President's holoplane.
Lean, and when I say lean, it didn't stop its lean. It was going the whole time, but before I registered, it was actually falling. It was leaning first and then just kept on going. I thought it was maybe just a quick way to take the crane down, but definitely realized something was wrong when it smashed the building to pieces.
The tragedy, the investigation, and what role weather may have played.
Shouldn't have happened. Should not have happened.
Crews were taking apart the crane when something went horribly wrong and it collapsed.
This is what saved us all. And it was built by a team led by one man,